Hello everybody, today I will be teaching you how to create pixel art trees inside of Aseprite or inside of any other software that you have for drawing pixel art. I'm using Aseprite, which is a paid app, but if you have other editors like Piskel, which is online, you can use those too. So what we want to do first is we want to understand how pixel art is drawn. When we draw pixel art, we have the idea of a sun. This is really bad drawing of a sun, but we'll just go with it for now. So this is the sun of our world. It controls the lighting of the pixel art that we are going to be drawing. The pixel art in this case will be lit up from this direction. So this arrow represents from which direction the light source is coming from. Let me just turn it into an arrow so that it can be understood more easily. Like this. Yeah. So in this direction, the sun is shining light, and from this direction, there is shadow. So what we want to do is we want to create the basic outline of our little tree that we are going to be drawing in this tutorial. This is a little tree trunk thing, and it's currently supported by two little roots, and it looks pretty nice. But the thing is that if we add this green to it, we don't have a nice looking tree because it's very boring and dull. Now, what we can do is we can do two things. We can either just leave it like this and make the rest of the game look boring and dull, or we can follow the rules of pixel art and add a bit of shading. That's why in this little graph here I have added more than one color, and we can use the eyedropper tool to color the part of the shadow with a bit of a darker hue. Not that intense, not too much to make it look cluttered. We can also do the same by creating a bit of a lighter tone and adding it there. Let me just add that onto this little palette. So now we have a little tree, but the leaves still look boring. So what we can do is we can apply the same principle, put a little mid-tone of lighter color, and that's the correct one, and fill the rest of that. And now we have a little tree that's lit up from this area. Now let's just say we want the same tree, but from a different light source. So the light source has been moved, we've been lied to, and it's actually from here. What are we going to do here? We're going to do the exact same thing, but opposite. We can just turn this around, and it looks pretty weird, but you get the idea. That's how light sources work inside of pixel art. Now let's just say we want to make a pixel art tree that is in autumn. We can move this little other palette that I have here, which I set up beforehand here, and we can change around the colors. Of course, they won't look 100% correct to autumn, but they look pretty good. That's what an autumn tree would look like. And let's just say finally that we want a tree in winter. Now, what we want to do with this is we want to color this in with white, darker gray, and even darker gray to make it look like just snow. Now, these are ways that you can use pixel art to, lighting, to make any number of tree types that you create to look good in autumn, winter. You just have to duplicate this little palette, copy and paste it, and if you want to do it like this, for example, for autumn, you just drag it all the way back here, and now you have autumn looking stuff. See? So that's how you create little pixel art trees inside of Aseprite and inside of other drawing softwares. But let's just say that that's not the only thing we want to create. Let's just say we want to create some type of pond, right? Like a little environment where we want the trees to thrive and have their water in their soil. So we can create, with this little tool here, up here in Aseprite, we can create a little area, right? This is the little pond, pretty nice area, and we can fill it with water. Now this water, it looks kind of, it doesn't look good. So let's create a palette really quickly. And this is going to be the darker hue, the lighter hue, and the lightest hue that the water will reach. And we can fill this in, put this in the halfway point, make a little nice little stripe in the water, and then finally fill up the rest of it. Now we have this. We're also gonna have to polish the little pond area around it by creating the same effect with the tools that we have. And after a bit of clicking and doing some random stuff like that, we have pretty nice-ish looking pond. Of course, this is not the best way to make a pond look nice. You can do it in many other ways. In this case, the way that I made it doesn't look so amazing, but it works very nicely, and it's good. That's how you create pixel art with lighting. And I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and if you'd like more tutorials like this, then I will do what the people request. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.